don't listen to country music, but those of you who do might recognize the name Bobby Bones. Bobby Bones is a popular country radio DJ, and he got a job in Nashville in 2013, moved from Austin, Texas to Nashville to take this job, and when he arrived in Nashville, he didn't get the best reception. Apparently, Bobby Bones isn't the traditional country kind of guy. He doesn't wear boots, he doesn't wear a hat, he doesn't have lots of Nashville-connected friends, and so lots of people disliked him. And when he was hired for this radio show, the ratings just dropped. It was just terrible. Nobody thought he was doing a good job. Within a few months of him taking this job, billboards started popping up all over Nashville, in fact. Great big billboards for 3 weeks all over town, and the billboards said, "Go away, Bobby Bones." So people started speculating, who was putting up these billboards? Who didn't like him? Who was that angry that he was hired, that they were putting up billboards all over town to get rid of him? People started guessing some country music stars were doing it. Others guessed other radio people were doing it. Record companies, who knows? They just guessed all sorts of people. Do you know who actually put up the signs? Bobby Bones did. He confessed later on that he'd spent $13,000 to put signs up all over town telling him to leave town. Why would he do that? He was banking on one thing. He was banking on the fact that really people are good. He was banking on people's compassion, on their sympathy. It was fun to criticize him and take shots at him when you were doing it, but when you saw other people doing it, people started defending him. And all of a sudden his ratings started going up and people started liking him and people started saying, you know, this guy isn't really that bad. And now he's the most popular radio DJ in country music. All because he counted on the fact that people are basically good. Scripture tells us in Ephesians chapter 4, it says this, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ God forgave you." Be kind and compassionate to one another. That's really our default, isn't it? I know people can be grouchy. I know people can be mean. I know people can do terrible things. Sin has a way of changing us. But deep down, really, we're really good people. I've seen that over the past couple of weeks. I've seen people caring for each other and loving one another and looking after one another and checking in on one another. That's who we really are. And we've got an example of that in Jesus, because he did that for us even when we didn't deserve it. So my simple encouragement to you today is this. Don't allow the negative sort of stuff to get to you. Don't allow the odd grouchy person to make you mad. But find your real core. Find that heart of God that's within you. Be kind and compassionate to one another, because that can change everything.